Hello everybody, my name is King Poseidon, also known as KP Games. Welcome to the first ranking video for Evolve. So today we're going to be ranking an Assault class, right? I'm going to be going from my least favorite to my most favorite. It's going to be several factors. It's going to be factors from personality, skins, how their equipment is, do I like it or not, do I like them or not, how useful do I think they are, and the upgrades. To see if they could possibly rise up over some of the other hunters, because they do have upgrades, right? They do have the master skills. So over time, you know, maybe your opinion could change. I'm going to go over that. So yeah, let's get into the first one. All right, so here in number 6 for the assault class, we have Torvald. Torvald is well, okay, don't get me wrong. I love all the assaults, right? I think they're all pretty cool. There's not one that I actually dislike, but if I had to pick a weakest link, Torvald would be it. And there's a pretty big reason to that, right? Okay, so he has the auto fire shotgun, pretty useful skill. Shrapnel grenade, which is actually pretty good. This upgrade's pretty good too, as you can see, damage multiplier. That's pretty nice. It creates loads of targets on enemies. So that's pretty useful. But the problem I have with them is the mortar cannon. And it's similar to some other abilities I'll get into when I get to those episodes. It's not good, I think. He also has a few skins. He has default, predator, arctic, and he does have the elite, which we haven't unlocked yet, as you can see, but trust me, he does have it. So we're going to play as him. As you can see, I have the basic of base hunters. I have Val, Hank, Goliath, Maggie with me. I will be using them for this showcase. I will be using it from every showcase, actually. I use different arenas to spice it up, you know. But, between each episodes, but, yeah. Just because I want to balance them all evenly. Ship pack recharge doesn't get in the way, and it does it. But yeah, Torvald's mortar cannon. I am going to show off some gameplay to help you decide. Torvald's mortar cannon, though, it's a bit iffy. It's cool, like on paper, but in gameplay, it's not very good, in my opinion, at least. Because what the mortar cannon does is it'll fire some projectiles into the sky and it'll slowly descend back down. Now, there's quite a few problems with this. One, it's pretty easy for the monster to just avoid, you know? It's one of the more easier assault class abilities to just avoid. Like I said, there's going to be a few of those other skills that, see what I'm talking about. His is not that bad, but just like them, it does kind of require an open space. If you use it in a tight corridor, right? If you use it in a tight corridor, which luckily we got this outside the area, so you won't see it that much. Yeah, as you can see, he just dodged out the way. It was not that good. But yeah, the mortar cannon, you can just dodge out the way. You see how high it shoots also, right? You see how high it shoots? The big problem I have with it is that if you fire in like a small roof, I'm gonna turn it down for me, it's a bit loud. But yeah, if you fire in like a closed off area, like an area with a low ceiling, then it won't even work. It won't even work, it'll hit the ceiling. So obviously it's kind of rendered useless almost in small areas. Oh. Well, alright, I guess. Sure, why not? Yeah, see what I mean? Admittedly, I was near a door, but still. You can see what I'm getting at, right? It's just not that good. And this character is kind of eh. Like, he's alright. He introduces us to, apparently his backstory is he's survived a monster attack. He was transporting a monster with a crew of people from, Soulguard, I believe. And he was apparently His crew is apparently attacked and... What the hell? Alright. His crew is apparently attacked and killed by a monster called the Leviathan, which is pretty cool. But he's not that good. He is not good. He's not a good hunter. His ability drives him down, right? I don't like it. It's slow. It's likely to miss. It's just Now, if you're still convinced on him, right? If you want to try to convince yourself to think that he could be better, he could be raised up a few. His upgrades are increased damage for both the mortars and the shotguns, and for the shrapnel grenades, increased damage amplifier, which is pretty good. But the others are just basic bitch upgrades. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just over. He's cool, right? He's cool. He's cool looking, but he's not that useful, admittedly. He could be a lot more useful. So yeah, I don't like... He's my weakest link, right? I don't think he's useless, but he's the weakest link of the assault class. And that is my opinion. That's my opinion on it.
Monster wins.
Yeah, and as you can see, we lost. Wow, that's dark. Yeah, I also reached level 40 while I was farming up the upgrades to show you. Alright, as you can see, I was going to maybe talk about the badges, but then again, you can't use badges anymore, so they're kind of useless. So I'm just not going to talk about them. But yeah, if you for some reason want to convince yourself to liking them, here are the upgrades. If you think those will improve him over time, then maybe. But I don't think so. I think it's just the damage is done. He's just not my favorite. Alright, so yeah, that's number 6. Up next is number 5. Okay, and then number 5 we got Hyde. So, as you can see, he has flamethrower, minigun, toxic grenades. Now, flamethrower, pretty good. Gives not AoE, damage over time. Minigun, pretty good. It's actually long range, I'm surprised about that. And toxic grenade, which creates like an area of effect. So pretty good skills, Hyde. Hyde's pretty interesting. He's apparently a chem trooper. He was a chem trooper during the Basilisk War. I believe the first one. There's like multiple Basilisk Wars, by the way. I was like in the first. And yeah. Here are his skins. He's got a default Predator, Dragon skill, and of course the elite once you unlock it. Which we're going to go back and equip Predator, I think. Predator looks nice right about now. Yeah, let's get into gameplay. Now, I do want to mention this. Hyde is interchangeable with number 4. As in, he could change to become higher. He could be number 4 in the future. I don't know. It's possible. He has pretty good upgrades. He has pretty good upgrades I'll showcase in a bit. But I'll talk a little bit more about his character here. So, Hyde, like I said, chem trooper. Apparently chem troopers use, well, lots of chemicals. Hence why he has a flamethrower, hence why he has the toxic grenades. I don't know if there's different kinds of chem troopers. Like there are Basilisk soldiers. I mean, there is different types of Lazarus, I believe. So, yeah. But yeah, Hyde's a chem trooper. Hence explain the flamethrower, hence explain the toxic grenades. And he served alongside the Lazarus men, which was, still like, well, Lazarus. Alright.
Final battle.
Yeah, he fought in the first Basilisk War, apparently. Which, sorry about hitting the mic, by the way. Which was apparently like the, could you not just throw me around? Oh, okay. I don't know why that is, but okay. Alright, come on. So as you can see, here's his minigun. Pretty good, strong, concentrated fire from range. That overload bombardment, ironically, set me in a better position to fight Goliath. But, yeah. So here's his flamethrower. Flamethrower does damage over time. Pretty good range, honestly. It's obviously not the best range in the world, but it's pretty good. Alright, come on. Toxic grenade. Alright. He'll be coming around that corner to chase after Val. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw a toxic grenade down. Let's get his health down. Start tearing through him. So yeah, Hyde's all about status effects, I feel like. Because he's got the toxic grenades, which create an area of effect. He's got the flamethrower, which does damage over time. Overall, pretty good. Like I said, pretty interesting. Could you get out of the way? Pretty interesting story. Pretty interesting character. Is he my favorite though? No. He could change to become more higher on the list, but in terms of actual ranking, for now, he's at number 5. Although, like I said, that could change. That could change in the future. All right, let's get that toxic grenade going. Luckily, his flame breath doesn't knock us back, so I don't have to really worry all that much about that. Right, there we go. Alright, come on, we got this. He is doing pretty good, admittedly. He is doing pretty good. So I'm going to have to kind of wear him down here. Yeah, he's 5. He could change to be 4 though, like I said. And I think he has the potential to change to a 4. Yeah, Daisy's reviving them, so I'm just going to let her do her thing. Nice, 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 nice. Keep that damage up. Okay, I'm down. I am down, but she managed to revive Hank and Maggie, so there is hope. Whether I think that hope is very likely or not, I don't know. But yeah, I'm just doing what I can to help at this point. He got Maggie down. Damn. There we go. Well, let's hide. Let's hide. Hopefully you got a good impression of him. Hopefully you know what it's like to play as him. He could be a 4 though. He could be a 4. He could surpass the next spot on the list. I don't know though. I don't know.
Come on, you need me.
Oh, it's like Daisy's dead. Oh, yeah, no, we're gonna lose. Yeah, we were gonna lose. So, oh well.
Monster wins.
Fun fact: I actually had to re-record this because the recording messed up. I'm gonna keep it calm and casual so far, but yeah. Alright, I'm already at level 40, so that's not going to do anything, but here we go. Nice. Nice. Could do more damage with the minigun, though. Alright. Okay, and if you think Hyde could be better, here's his upgrades. He has range. He has increased range for the flamethrower, which is pretty good. As you saw, it wasn't the best ranged weapon in the world, but it could improve. Thankfully. Minigun is plus accuracy, which might not sound good at first, but then again, when you think about it, it's actually great. Because, obviously, if it's going to be his ranged weapon, then obviously he's going to want that extra accuracy to hit the target. So it's going to be more concentrated fire. And then toxic grenades. Increased damage. Pretty nice. All pretty nice upgrades. But yeah. Anyways, there's number 5. Right, on to number 4. Alright, so in the number 4, we have Parnell. Now, Parnell, personality-wise, pretty cool. He's basically the second in command. Right? Cabot's first, obviously. Cabot's first. Well, if you want to be technical, Linux probably up there too, but Parnell seems to be second in command, basically, for Cabot. Other than maybe... I don't know. He's up there. He's up there in the ranks, right? He's up there in the ranks. Pretty cool character. He's pretty intelligent, too. And, while his abilities may not be as cool, he does have one ability that I just love. So, he has combat shotgun, right? Basic shotgun. Deal damage. Yeah. He has a multi-fire rocket launcher. As you can see right there. Pretty cool ability. Pretty cool ability. That's his ranged. And then he has Super Soldier. Super Soldier increases Parnell. He basically goes full on steroid berserk mode. And he just fires a lot faster. He moves a lot faster. He's a lot more tougher. Okay, maybe not a lot more tougher. He does actually lose health from using that ability though. So it's an interesting trade-off. That's the reason why he's above Hyde. But then again, like I said, that is subject to change. So here you can see the upgrades. Combat Shotgun plus 2 damage. Multi-fire rocket launcher plus 2 damage. And then Super Soldier. Duration. And here are his skins. We got Default, Predator, Dragon Scale, and of course the Elite once we unlock it. So it's got a good amount of skins. Alright. Let's go on ahead and show off. I forgot to do this. I forgot to sort them out before I started recording again. Oops. But yeah, pretty good character. Pretty good assault. Let's change that to Clownfish. Get a bit of variety in there. I think next I'm going to change the hunter skins. But yeah, Parnell. Pretty interesting. Now there is a few complaints, obviously. That's why he's not up higher. There is a few complaints that I want to talk about once we get into the match. I mean, he's at a respectable position, right? He's not in the higher ups. You know, there's only 6. He's not in the higher half. He's just below. But he's still pretty good. He's still pretty good. Oh, my coffee. Damn. Oh well. Alright. I am doing a single battle arena showcases just to show off their abilities, by the way. So, one of the complaints I have is the multi-fire rocket launcher, actually. I don't like how it feels. So here you can see it firing. I don't know. It feels anticlimactic, if that makes any sense. It feels like it could be better. Okay, here's the Super Soldier, though. Look at that. Look at that, though. Yeah, Parnell just turns into a monster. And I do want to talk about this real quick. But you could pair it up with the healing perk. Which I know you could basically say that about any character. You team up some perks with them and they're a lot better. But I think healing perk specifically. Because you can use the Super Soldier, right? And then the healing perk will heal any damage you've taken while you're activating it. So it's a bit of a trade-off. You know what I mean? Alright, so here's the shotgun. Here's the shotgun. One of my complaints, right? The rocket launcher doesn't have enough oomph to it. It doesn't feel very strong. It feels kind of weak, if anything, honestly. I don't know. Alright, come on. Oh. Alright, come on. Come on, come on. Keep firing, keep firing. They're ready to fire. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I love how Parnell basically just goes berserk mode and just tears through the monster. This ability. I really love that as a concept. That's just mainly why it's higher, honestly. Like I said, it is subject to change. His other abilities, I mean, I don't exactly know what I would swap them out with, so fair deal. Fair deal, I guess. Alright, come on, come on. Alright, come on, come on, we got him, we got him. Full berserk mode, full berserk mode. Up, shit. Right. We could probably kill him here. If I'm careful enough. Yeah, there we go. We got him.
One down. Hunters win.
So yeah, there's the showcase. Pretty good. He's pretty good. His rocket launcher, a bit anticlimactic. I feel like the explosion could have a bit more oomph behind it, you know? Feels a bit soft. If that makes any sense. It doesn't feel as devastating though, I don't know. I mean, it isn't like a whole orbital bombardment kind of deal, right? But I don't know, I wish I had a little bit more oomph, is all I'm saying. So yeah, there's Parnell. Now, if you think he could raise up higher, his perk bonuses are for Super Soldier's duration, which is pretty good, right? You could be in steroid mode for a lot longer. And his combat, shotgun, and bolt multi-fire rocket launcher, both get increased damage, which is pretty cool, I guess. That paired with the duration could be pretty deadly, I imagine. So yeah, there's our number 4 pick. On to number 3. Alright, so in at number 3 we got Markov. Top 3 are kind of predictable. So, Markov, pretty good. Pretty good. He is a starring hunter, fairly easy. So, his skills, lightning gun, concentrated fire. Fires lightning, that's pretty cool. Assault rifle, pretty good weapon. Maybe not as cool as the chain gun. But, I mean not chain gun, minigun. But still pretty cool. And he's got mines. He's got explosive mines. A pretty cool selection. As you can see for upgrades, the lightning gun has +2 range. Assault rifle has +2 accuracy. And then the arc mines have +2 damage. I say +2, but you know that's just the set of the first upgrades. You know, you got increase those stats even more if you think he could be better. So for skins, he has default Predator, Dragon Scale. Yeah, the basic. And I don't know. He may be a bit simple, right? He may be a bit simple. But that doesn't mean I don't like him. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Now I'm about to show that off to you and why I think he's cool. Oh yeah, he also has delete when you unlock it. I don't know if I remember saying that. But yeah. Markov, pretty cool. Let's see what he's all about. Like I said, I'm using the exact same hunters, the exact same monsters, just to get a general feel, you know? Sure, the maps might be a little bit different, but it's fine, right? It's fine. It doesn't matter. We're just doing this to showcase the hunters. Without that much change. Alright. So here's the arc mines. It's playing a defensive perimeter. I forgot to mention this as well. Every skill, you know, every skill does have their advantages. Obviously with arc mines you can create a defensive perimeter. One of the things I like about Markov is you could do focused fire basically. You can do focused fire as shown here. I'm gonna place that arc mine right about there. Use the rock. Damn. I'm going to use that lightning though. I'm going to use that lightning strike. Come on. How are we doing? Keep playing our arc mine? Alright, cool. But yeah, with Markov, it's all about keeping concentration, right? You gotta know, you gotta keep watch of your you gotta keep watch of your arc mines. You gotta keep concentrated on the monster while you're using the lightning gun. And the assault rifle is a nice little bonus. As for his personality, I think it's pretty cool. He's easily one of my favorite hunters just in general. Pretty cool hunter. Now, he may be tier 1, but don't let that deceive you, right? Don't let that deceive you. That doesn't mean he's bad, you know? I don't think it'll do that much damage. My bad. Alright, come on. Wow. Failure. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Fuck him up. Alright. Let's play some mines. Let's get him ready. You can also create a defensive perimeter with the mines too, right? Like, let's say you're in rescue mode. I forgot to talk about the modes. But yeah, some of these hunter skills could be good for different modes as well, you know? There we go. See what I mean? You can use those arc mines and make traps. If I hadn't planted that beforehand, I probably would have lost. Those arc mines just saved our lives. So those arc mines could be pretty useful. You could plant a defensive perimeter. You could use them in nest mode, plant them again near a few eggs, watch them blow up. You could plant a defensive perimeter around like rescue mode survivors, just etc. You know. You could plant them around generators. Yes. I forget what they call. I always forget power relays. You can plant them around power relays. They can defend them, you know. This is just a good ability in general. He's pretty well rounded. He's a pretty good character, pretty interesting. And his upgrades, pretty neat. But there are 2 hunters that surpass him. So yeah, I'll see you in number 2. Alright, so in at number 2 we have Lennox. Now Lennox is a powerhouse. But I want to talk about something first. Her aesthetics. She's a motherfucking mech. She is a big daddy. You know, for Bioshock, I mean, just look at it. Look at it. So, her abilities. She has a power lance. Power lance can be good, because you can hit multiple times and it'll stack damage up. She has an auto cannon, and she has thunder strike, where she could basically do a Goliath leap slam. So, all pretty cool abilities. I mean, she's in a mech suit. That's awesome. And then you got the skins. You got Default, you got Victory, you got Union Jack, and then you got the Elite once you unlock it. I'm going to go for, let's go for Victory. Here we are, we're about to show her off against Goliath. You'll see just how good she is. But yeah, Lennox is awesome. I mean, it's a mech suit, right? It's a mech suit. How much cooler can you get? Apparently there's one thing that is cooler. You'll see what that is. I mean, there's not that many hunters. You guys probably know exactly what it is, right? You guys probably know exactly what it is by now, but in case you haven't figured it out, you'll see in the bit. So yeah. So here's number 2. Here's Lennox. As usual, same exact hunters against Goliath. We'll see how Lennox does. Personality-wise, she's alright. Alright. Could be improved. Skill-wise, pretty awesome. Aesthetics, pretty awesome. Skin's pretty decent, honestly, too. All around, pretty good. Right. So, I guess I'll do it. I mean, look at this. Look at that. You can straight up do Goliath leap slam. You got the auto cannon. She could use the fire. I forgot to talk about upgrades. Talk about that when I beat the match. But yeah. So that isn't cool enough. Watch this. And then here's the lance. Here's the lance. So as you can see, there's 4 of them. You have to be up close and personal to hit. But the more strikes you do, the more consistent strikes you do, the more damage you do. So once you get the max, then it'll just hit like a truck. So as you can see, we're hitting here. He did hit us. He did hit us, but alright, come on. Leap smash versus leap smash. And here I am just tearing into his health with strike. I'm going to go shield. I'm getting pretty low. I'm getting pretty cocky with it. Alright, come on. Come on, get those strikes going. More strikes means more damage. So yeah, as you can see, she is capable of brawling with the other monsters, right? She's capable of brawling with the monsters. Obviously, she's in the mech suit, but yeah. I did go down because of greedy. I was being a bit greedy. We actually lost. But I think it's because we were all grouped up. I think if we didn't group up, we would have won easy. So I did lose, but don't let that not persuade you. It is pretty cool. Pretty cool abilities, pretty strong abilities. Alright. So as you can see, autocannon, power lance, plasma lance, and thunder strike. Pretty awesome abilities, honestly. And then for her upgrades, if you aren't convinced already, here's the upgrades. Autocannon has plus 2 accuracy. Plasma lance has plus 2 range, because as you can see, the lance was a bit... It wasn't that good at consistently hitting him, right? Because Goliath was all over the place. But, so that range is pretty good. And Thunderstrike, plus 2 meters, so you could jump farther. Pretty awesome, honestly. So yeah, I mean, it's a motherfucking mech suit piloted by a grandma. How much more awesome can you get? There is one thing that's a bit more awesome, though. And that's right at number 1. Alright, so in at number 1, we have none other than Blitz Markov himself. Blitz Markov takes everything that I liked about Markov, right? And he amps it up. He amps it up in the most literal way, and I love it. So, his Tesla gun, now, instead of just being one consistent damage mode, it has several okay, same with the Tesla mines, right? They have several levels of difficulty. As you can see in that preview right there, they change from red to yellow. They change from purple to red to yellow. And the more they change, the more stronger they are. So for instance, if the Tesla mines are up long enough, there'll be a lot more of danger. So basically you're forcing the monster into position to either destroy the mines, or obviously forced to take the damage while it's still minimal. You got the Tesla gun, which you could concentrate fire on the monster, and they'll amp up in power over time. So the more you're focusing in on the monster, the more damage it'll do. Same as the Tesla mine, as you can see right there in that preview. Pretty cool. Goes from blue to purple to red, and then finally to gold. And then you got the assault rifle. I don't really think there's much difference. I think it's still the exact same. But not only does it look cooler, and his abilities are a lot more in-depth, making them a lot more cooler, but he has a load of skins. So he's got Default, he's got Exterminator, he's got Ragnarok, he's got Predator, he's got Night Hunter, he's got Infinity, he's got Dragon Skull, he's got Union Jack, and he has the Elite once you unlock it. So as you can see, he has a lot. Which, yeah, just kind of solidifies his position on the list. So I'm going to go for, let's go for that sexy, sexy Night Hunter. And as always, we're going to go up against a Goliath with the default team. And I'll show you just what Blitz Markov is all about. Blitz Markov is easily my favorite assault. Like, I like Markov, right? Lennox is admittedly better than base Markov, but I think Blitz Markov improves Markov on his weakest points and just runs with it, right? He has more skins. His mechanics are more tougher, but more in-depth and a lot more rewarding. And he's just a lot cooler in general. I mean, just look at him. He's awesome. But yeah, here we go.
Final battle.
Let me get those mines out. Let me get them ready to place. Let's get some down here. Let's get one right about around here. I'm gonna go one right around here. So as you can see, he already went to one of the mines. Let me show off the lightning gun. As you can see, is doing increased damage as I focus in. Alright. Could have been a bit better. But yeah, as you can see, we're just tearing through him right about now. Alright, let's focus in with a lightning gun again. And as you can see, it goes gold for max damage. And wow, that was a lot of damage that we just did. Alright, let's get those explosives nice and ready. Alright, let's get the lightning gun. Let's get the full power if we can. As you can see, it just increases more and more. So you're just tearing through the monster's armor. Through the monster's health. This is just brutal and I love it. Let me get a few more mines ready. Damn. Damn Reaver right into the mines. Oh well. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. He's already almost dead, basically. As you can see, it just does so much damage. And yeah, the assault rifle looks the exact same, basically. I don't think it does much different. Which is the only point maybe you could argue. But other than that, I think it's just fantastic. I think it's absolutely fantastic. And we are just ripping through Goliath right about now. We are ripping through Goliath. We're making a field to just tear through his health. Yeah, Goliath is doomed. Goliath is just doomed. Even if he manages to get Val down, he is not going to win. Right, here we go. Yeah, and as you can see, we just tore right through him. Yeah, that was brutal. And the mines weren't even getting the max power. Keep that in mind. We just tore right through him. Granted, it is a stage 2 monster. It isn't a stage 3, but it's still a stage 2 monster. Full armor and full health. That we just ripped through. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, cool. So, now for the character upgrades, if you weren't convinced enough. Tesla gun, +2 range. So that means +2 range, even more range. So that way you could keep up the concentrated fire. So that way you could get to max power. Tesla mine +2 damage. So that's going to hurt even more, especially if it gets to max. Missile rifle +2 accuracy. I mean, cool. Just cool, I guess. But yeah, that's the final assault. That's the final assault. He is my favorite. He's not going to change, right? It's not going to change. Even with Lennox rising up, Markov's going to keep rising up too, and he's just going to keep getting better. So, Bliss Markov, I'm feeling pretty confident in saying is my definitive most favorite assault. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me how you would rank these hunters. Do you disagree? Do you agree? And how would you rank them? I'm pretty happy with my rankings, other than maybe swapping Parnell and Hyde in the future, possibly. But yeah, everything else pretty concrete. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Really helps the channel out. Next time will be Trapper. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video.